когда мы
dear teacher,
вот в таком состоянии туманном, да, то в какую игру нужно играть, чтобы вот быстро привести себя к...
when we wake up in this foggy state, what kind of game should we play in order to get back to our wits quickly and wake up in the tent?
I determined to myself, when I heard about such things in the beginning of my way, I established for myself a few such goals. First of all, I get up in order to drive people to the lesson. Later on, I had to call some people on the phone and wake them up. After that, I had to prepare coffee, to make coffee for Rav, for Rabash, and arrange the table, put a tape on it, and the tape cassettes and the books, so that it would be convenient for him, etc. An ashtray and cigarettes, each and everything. And this is how I used to arrange it. There is a duty. You need to have something to do, not with yourself, but towards others, because without that, you might not be able to get up. Even though sometimes it's even harder to get up, but it's also a habit that becomes second nature, and the more you get used to it, then we're given a greater burdening of the heart, and that's okay. That is good. This is why it's always good if a person takes upon himself some commitments towards the tent, towards the lesson, and by that, let's say you need to send a text message or an email to a few friends in order to connect them, to tell them good morning. It's good to do that. When I get up, first of all, I look at the WhatsApp at the group. Usually there are a few people there who get up even earlier, let's say at 1:45, or even before that, and they already write there in our 10, in our group. And that's it. There are all kinds of forms by which a person can help himself to get up. But you have to prepare these things in advance. And if that doesn't help, maybe there are such states where a person cannot get up. I had a state where I wasn't able to leave my home in order to come to Rabash and to take him to our hike in the gardens, in the park. I wasn't able to do it. He called me and I was crying, truly crying. And I said, I cannot leave my flat. I can't. And he says, you have to get out. And I felt that I could not move. It's a wonder. It's a very special feeling. Even now I remember it. I simply can't. And then he said that, well, whatever it was, what am I trying to say? That we need to do exercises and have commitments to the group, towards the study. Many times what helped me is that I was writing things down during the study, because I was a student before that, so I was constantly writing things down. Students usually write things down. Well, at least back then, this is how it used to be. So you have a notebook and you write down whatever you hear from the teacher, you write it down. And in such a way, I used to guard myself, since I have to write. How can it be that the lesson starts and I'm not writing anything down and I have nothing left from the lesson? I owe this to myself, and later on I have to publicize this to the others. I have this feeling that I will need that, so that obligation, that feeling greatly helped me.